So Jesus, when did we see you and not help you out? We've helped every time we've seen. Oh, but maybe that's what Jesus is getting at. Maybe the problem is that they don't even see. And how easy is it not to see? You see enough Save the Children commercials, you just change the channel. I do. We see enough people that are hurting, starving, suffering. We see enough people with addictions and destroying homes. We see enough immigrants fleeing from this tragedy and that chaos. It's so easy to just put our heads down and get so caught up in our lives that we just don't see anymore. And maybe Jesus is saying, hey, it's time to look up. Because there is a world full of people struggling, a world full of people that I love. Do you see them? The righteous don't serve because it'll make God love them. They don't serve because it looks good on a resume. They don't serve because it feels good to them. They serve because this is one of the features that has defined their lives. Because they've been touched and blessed by Jesus, by the one who says very clearly, he didn't come to be served, but to serve. This passage invites us to not prove our worth, but to allow what Jesus has done to transform us, to realize that the Son of God came to serve you. You don't necessarily have to schedule serving. You can serve anywhere and anytime. But to be able to do that, we have to see the others around us. If we have a greater security in God's love for us, knowing that he has served us to the point of death on a cross to prove that you are worthy of his love, then maybe we don't have to worry about protecting ourselves so much, and we can lift our eyes and we can start to see others around us, to see their need, to move toward them, and to serve, to see those who are hungry and naked and thirsty and strangers among us and those who are in prison. So who do you see? Who has God put in your path to serve? And I'm grateful for who we see and serve as a church together. I'm grateful for our work through the Hope Center, that collectively we see the homeless in Ocean County, that for 40 plus years our county government has refused to recognize that we have a homeless challenge. I'm grateful that we can stand with them. I'm grateful that we can serve the working poor, of which there are so many in our area, through the Hope Center. I'm grateful that we can serve seniors through our partnership with Caregivers of Central New Jersey. I'm grateful for our support for those who are struggling with addiction and those families that are broken up because of it through our work with Hope Sheds Light. I'm grateful for the gift that God gave us through Michael Barozzi of being able to start a special needs ministry where we can see some of those who are precious and beautiful, created in the image of God, that are worthy of being served because of their God-given dignity. I'm so grateful for the children's and youth ministries and everyone who gives of their time to serve in church school, to come alongside small groups, to make sure that our young people and the next generation can know what Jesus has done to serve them. And we need more. We need more people to step into those ministry areas. But who are we missing? Who are we not seeing? Because to serve, we have to see. We need time, don't we? I know most of us are not sitting around going, you know what, I just have this excess of time and I've just been looking for some good things to do with it. But guess what? There's some good news for that as well. A series of studies that were done by Casey McGillner, who's a professor at University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business. She said this: the results show that giving your time to others can make you feel more time affluent and less time constrained than wasting your time, spending it on yourself, or even getting a windfall of free time. When you serve others, you feel like you've been given back this gift of time. It's this crazy thing that God has hardwired in us who are created in the image of a God who has chosen not just to be served, but to serve. Going into this week of serving, who will you see? I'm praying that we will see more clearly those whom God has put in our paths, that we'll see those who we are missing, and that we will take every opportunity to serve even the least of these. And as we do, know that we will serve.